welcome. This is Aaron with Still Picking. In this video we're going to do an intro in the key of D, and also we're going to do in the style of John Hughey. And what I mean by that is, and I'll get into it a little more in depth in the lesson obviously, is that he was, to me, the sound I associate with him is like playing in the upper registries, like up at the 20th above frets. That really high sound, and also some of the vibrato that he used. And I go into some of that in the lesson. And another thing on this one is that it's going to be a waltz time, a 3/4 time time signature. So that's going to be a little different too. So if you would like to get the backing track and the tabs to this one, you can go to our Patreon site and they'll be available there. So let's look at this intro in the key of D, and like I said, it's kind of a nod to John Hughey, and hope you like it. Alright, let's look at this lesson in the key of D. And what we're doing, again, I'm kind of revisiting a style, but this intro kind of reminds me of John Hughey. And one of the things he was real famous for is playing in the upper registry, like up, almost to the 24th fret. And also the vibrato that he had a very unique style with the vibrato he did on the bar. So again, when I'm showing you these things, I'm not John Hughey. I mean, I can't play that. I wished I could. But I can give you a kind of an insight onto some things to look at and think about. And if you want to try to really emulate him, you can study that. Also, this is a waltz time intro, which I've always kind of, to be frank with you, I've also kind of struggled with doing the waltz time for some reason, and I thought I'd include that and it would kind of help me too. So we're in the key of D. Okay, so that's the first phrase. So let's go to our 10th fret. We're going to start with our pedals down position. So we have 5 and 6 played together with the B pedal down already. And as soon as you play that, you press your A pedal. Add your second string. Okay, then we're going to play 4 and 5 together. No pedals, then come into it with the A pedal. Then add our 4th string by itself. So now we've got okay, the next phrase is okay, so let's go to our 12th fret, no pedals, 4 and 5. Pick that, slide to the 10th, and press your A pedal. And 4 and 5 with the ED flat knee lever, no pedals. Now play 5 and 6, A and B pedals down, then release. Okay, so now we've got okay, then it's going to do a walk up. Okay, we'll go to our 5th fret, 3 and 5, A and B pedals down. Slide that to the 10th fret, no pedals. Take that on up from the 10th to the 13th fret with A pedal only. And take it from the 13th all the way up to the 17th fret. As soon as you get up there, you have no pedals, then you pedal in with A and B. So now we have okay, then now we have okay, then the next phrase, I'll play it, then talk it out. 17th fret, A and B pedals down, 3, 5. Play that, slide it to the 20th, no pedals, on up to the 22nd, no pedals. Play that again, 3 and 5 here at the 22nd. Then 3 and 5 here at the 22nd with A and B down. Now we're going to do a little slur. So that's 21st fret to 22nd, no pedals. 20th fret. Slide that all the way back down to the 17th fret and add A and B pedals. Okay, so let me give you a little insight here on, it's easy to go up the fretboard. Obviously you can see that with your eyes, you're going up, but following back down like from that 20th to the 17th fret, the way I do a lot of times, I'll actually spread my fingers here so I can get a visual when I'm coming down. So I can zero in on that. I'm coming back to the 17th fret. I can see the markers, on my guitar, so you can kind of get an estimate on that too. And again, when you get up the neck, another thing Hughey was great at is playing true. It's really hard to play true up here because it's so precise, so you don't have much room for error at all. And that's the vibrato helps a little bit with that. You can get a little bit of leeway there with that, but that's how you do that. Or that's how I do it when I come back down. A lot of times I'll spread these fingers out so I can get a visual when I come down. So I'll play the intro. Okay, now the little button here at the 17th fret, you have 4, 5, 6 as a group, A and B pedals down, E to E flat and E lever in also. And you can roll that. That's another thing Hughey kind of did sometimes. Instead of playing that as a group, 4, 5, 6 at one time, you roll that. As soon as you play it, you release the knee lever, keep the pedals still down. That's a D. Okay, so that's on the end of the button. All right, I believe that's pretty close to the way I played it. And give this a try, and I hope you like this. Again, it's just kind of a nod to one of the great players, John Hughey. All right, as always, Jacob and I just want to thank you for checking out our videos. I hope you enjoyed this intro in the key of D and waltz time, kind of going over a John Hughey style, and I think it was pretty close to some of the things that I'm familiar with when I hear him play. If you enjoyed this one, if you'd hit the like button, we appreciate the feedback that we get from y'all. Also, if you haven't subscribed at this time, if you would do that, when we post new material, then you would get a notification when we put up our new videos. And if you're interested in any of the equipment that we're using, me and Jacob, you can go to the Amazon links in the description. Also, at this time, I'd like to thank our patrons who are helping us with our monthly expenses. We have a editing software expense. We purchased a new camera stand. We had to replace a hard drive that crashed. So there's usually things going on every month that we would really appreciate your help on that. And if you also want to go to our site, we're offering a intro series right now. There was 10 of those intros. You can have early access to those. They'll be posting each week on the YouTube channel, but if you'd like to go ahead and get those early, I think there's 7 more that you could get right now. That's be 7 weeks early access to those at our tier 2 level. So as always, Jacob and I just appreciate you. Hope you're enjoying these videos. I think hearing these things with the backing tracks and with the tabs is just another dimension in our learning, and I hope that's helping y'all. So as always, thanks, and keep picking.